opposite.
I know. I know that there is I guess your comfort zone was when you were going to a Kentucky event. Now,
Right.
I know that you went up to an event in Fayetteville, and I guess this was when Cal was bringing in some people or whatever. I'm not sure what, but the story was
this summer or whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they were doing the
father-son camp.
Yeah, and they were having to do the call of hogs, and I think you were kind of stuck out there in that event. That's what I heard. Now, what happened in that situation? 'Cause I think that has to be told in this story here.
So Judah and I, my son, have been going to Coach Cal's father-son camp for several years now, and forever we made the trek from Little Rock to Lexington, and then obviously thanks to the Tysons that helped get Cal here. Big Tyson fan now. Cal was like, that was like the first thing he wanted to do was the father-son camp. And I told Judah, I said, hey man, I'm going to be rooting for Cal, but if you want to go to the Kentucky camp, we can, or we can go to Coach Cal's camp. And he was like, I want to go to Coach Cal's camp because he loves Big Z, all those players, DJ, all those guys that do, like he adored them at Kentucky. And so when they all came over to Arkansas, it was kind of no brainer, but
come to Jesus, come to Jesus, come to Jesus, just now, He will save you, He will save you, He will save you, just now. Only trust Him. Only trust.
At the camp, they have all the dads and sons. You're sitting on the floor at Bud Walton, and I can't think of what his name is right now, but they did something where they were like, has anybody been to a Coach Cal camp before? Like, I guess thinking that nobody would raise their hand. And then here, Judah and I are just like, yeah, we have. And they were like, really? And I was like, yeah, I think I said, like, we're kind of ex-Kentucky basketball fans. And I said, we've entered into the transfer portal with the rest of the class. But yeah, Coach Cal, this podcast will be 1,000 times longer if you get me talking about Coach Cal. So,
well, that's okay.
I think he's the greatest coach that's ever existed.
Well, I know, but I thought the circumstances having to call – weren't you called out a little bit about not calling the Hogs?
They were very adamant about seeing Judah and I do it, and we kind of were able to fade into the background.
Okay. Well, I knew that even Cal, he's not really big on calling the Hogs. He likes to do a lot of other things, and he's really doing a great job. I think I noticed he's down at Hot Springs and Pine Bluff, and then all the things he's doing is he's doing the right thing, and I think he's going to have a great year. And I think it'll be a real surprise. I think there is a lot of expectation, but I think he's in a situation where he can really deliver. I really do think that it'll be a different situation to get a new life there, and the fans are going to be really, really. they're going to be out there, and just, I guess their exhibition game coming up with Kansas, yeah. So
at the last UK game, it was when Kentucky played at Fayetteville, and we were there as Kentucky fans. Judah was wearing a Kentucky shirt, but every time they called the Hogs, Judah called the Hogs, and I had a guy sitting next to me just goes, what are you guys doing? And I was like, we live in Arkansas. I was like, we cheer for the Hogs when they're not playing Kentucky, and but now it's flipped, so it's we're, I guess, Woo Pig. So,
okay,
there you go.
Woo Pig.
Woo Pig.
Goodbye.
Good deal, Herb.
Following our outtakes.